Hello, today we will guide you through how to change the size of a button in Squarespace. To begin, open your Squarespace dashboard and select your site by clicking on the site title. This takes you into the area where you manage everything for that specific site. If you have multiple sites, make sure you're opening the correct one so your changes appear in the right place. Next, choose Website from the main menu. This opens the core tools you'll use to manage content and layout. From here, head into Pages. Pages is where all of your site's content lives, so this is the place to pick the page where you want to adjust a button. Select the page you'd like to work on. In our example, we'll use a sample page, but you can choose any page that contains or will contain the button you want to resize. Once the page opens, enter editing mode by clicking the Edit. You'll know you're in edit mode when you see controls on the page and options to add or modify content. Now hover over the area where you want the button to appear and click Add Block. Blocks are the building pieces of a Squarespace page. In the block library, choose Button. This will insert a new button block into your layout. For now, you can keep the default label and link, since our focus is the size. You can always customize text and links later if you need to. With the button on the page, look for the small square handle that appears near the button block. Click and drag that small square to resize. Dragging outward makes the button larger. Dragging inward makes it smaller. As you drag, watch the live preview so you can judge the visual balance with nearby text and images. Aim for a button that's large enough to be easily tapped, especially on mobile, but not so large that it overwhelms other elements. A few tips while you resize. Keep an eye on spacing above and below the button so it doesn't feel cramped. If your layout uses columns, remember that resizing may affect how the button sits within that column's width. Also, consider how the button looks at different screen sizes. Buttons typically adapt to smaller screens, so choosing a size that feels clear and readable on desktop usually translates well to mobile. That's it. You opened your site, navigated to Pages, entered edit mode, added a button block, and used the small square handle to drag and resize it. Repeat the same process on any other page where you want consistent button sizing. When you're happy with the size, you're done.